Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here in Szczecin, which I was not aware has developed so greeny and blue in a way. When I came here yesterday with train, I started breathing deeply here because of such a fresh air here in Szczecin, which of course in Słupsk we also do have, but the more south you go, the more pollution, smog, so-called smog, you find in our cities. And my presentation, as it was already explained, will give you an overview of our approach to public participation in the area of water management in a very specific perspective of energy efficiency, which we try to develop in the city of Słupsk to be the greenest, the most democratic, the most participatory city in Poland, as we try with our mayor, Robert Biedroń, to develop. Water democracy, this is a term we're trying to develop in the area of water management. And as far as I know, we are the only city to treat water not only from specifically technological perspective or clean and freshness perspective, but also from the democratic one. What is it all about? It's we treat water, as we all do, as a commodity. So we develop different services to provide people with sustainable, with clean, fresh and affordable water, which means, of course, that we have to deal with economic, social, environmental burdens and some issues. But at the same time, we try to treat water in a broader sense of being a common good. That's how we came to an idea of co-governance, which means that it's not us, the city hall, the city mayor, to arrange for everything, to deal with our problems, with our challenges, but it's all citizens, all 90,000 citizens of Słupsk to co-organize the area of water management, but also other areas of our sustainable development of the city. That's how, with common good, with co-governance, we getting to the point of democracy, of democratic control, of democratic participation of the public, and also benefits of being active citizen. So that's how we came to this idea of water democracy. And this is our mayor talking to an elderly lady, our citizen of Słupsk, during our consultation process of our development strategy 2022, which we made very thorough and very democratic one, trying to involve our citizens in not only in the process of implementing it after being prepared and being adopted by the city council, but we also try to make a dialogue with our citizens as thorough, as deep as possible during the preparation process of the development strategy. We also try to make innovative cooperation agreements with, especially with progressive corporations. In this case, there is an example of IKEA, a Swedish international company, which also makes a lot of efforts towards citizens' rights or human rights, also towards sustainable development. And we decided to cooperate with them on the issue of energy efficiency, energy poverty, or energy democracy again. So making people more aware of the issue of environment, energy, water, energy connections, but also making people aware of benefits of co-owning, co-governing the energy system in the city. In this particular example, we managed to sign an agreement which already resulted in a gift from this company of 5,000 LED lamps, so efficient bulbs, which make our citizens better off, also in an economic sense, because these bulbs will bring our citizens some 2,050 to 500,000 zloty a year, which is roughly around 100,000 euro a year. Why this is important? Because if we want to make people participating in the city life, I would say, or city democracy, we have to show people how beneficial this can be, also in a very pragmatic financial terms. I think this is probably very easy to our German colleagues, to our Swedish friends, or people in Finland or in Denmark, to make people, to have people active in their cities. But in our region, it is still quite a challenge to make people being involved, participating in the city democracy. And that's why we try to find different benefits, environmental ones, but also social and economic ones, to strengthen local democracy. It was also our action, this says the mayor of the city of Słupsk, and the label says you can drink water from the tap here. It was very well recognized action of the mayor of Słupsk at the very beginning of his term, that he started drinking water from the tap, from the glass. And he was also mentioning that drinking water from the tap is better than buying a plastic bottled water. And it was extremely successful action. We have a short film of 1 minute showing our mayor drinking water from the glass. And it was around 100,000 people in 1 week watching this film, commenting it, and also the media covered this action very well. So it shows that we can bring people back to water in a very pragmatic way. I will show you very practical examples. But this is these are the doors of our office of the mayor, and this stick is there to show the commitment, not only of everyone, but also of the mayor, who is part of the solution, of course. So, yeah, we could say, what a democracy from the tap. And to convince people with the necessary change, environmental, social, economic one, we started something we call integrated ecological education. Why it is so innovative? Because integration means that each area of our interest, political interest, whatever it is, energy policy, local policy, water, local management, whatever area, food, provision of good quality of food, fresh air, whatever the area is, we try to make our commitment in a way that, let's say, in the area of water management, we made our water company, Wodociągi, responsible for reaching out to all stakeholders. So whoever they are, citizens, small and medium companies, our own clerks, so people working in our offices, other politicians. This is the responsibility of one institution. In this case, this is water company in Słupsk, who try to reach out to those different stakeholders. And it was 2 months ago that we have organized something we call Water Roundtable, which I think our colleagues from Sweden know very well, because they have very good experience with organizing for many decades this kind of debating areas, so water roundtables, to advise, to decide on the sustainable water management in their catchment areas. In Poland, that was the first ever water roundtable at the local level, so we are very happy to be the first city to organize such an event, which will continue every, let's say, 3 or 4 months. There will be another one to discuss very practical issues, how to integrate our work, how to cooperate between different stakeholders. And believe me, it was only a 2-hour meeting, but it was so intense, it was so innovative for everyone. People never met before, of different institutions, of different stakeholders, and they were so happy to meet each other and to inspire each other, and also to decide on different common action in the area of water, energy, food provision, because as you know, food provision is very much related to water quality, not only in Poland, of course. So this shows that any kind of new instruments, any kind of new type of innovations in water management are really crucial to achieve sustainability. This poster has been produced for the 22nd of April, which is the Earth Day. It says, save the earth, save yourself, or save for yourself, which means that we try to show that being an ecologist is a positive thing, because it will bring you many different benefits. And we calculate here that you can save some €500 a year if you make different ecological actions, like not buying plastic bottled water, separating your waste, and so on, saving energy by installing LED bulbs. And this kind of posters we also produce in other areas of environmental protection or sustainable development in a wider sense. This one shows the benefits from segregating waste. And in this case, there is another city company which is responsible, again, for reaching out different stakeholders to integrate not only educational efforts, but also integrate policy area of the kind. And what is also very innovative, our water company, how many minutes do I still have? Sorry. Talking about democracy and water is not easy. I could have 1 hour speech, and I know there are some other colleagues to give their presentation. Very shortly, we have also very innovative approach to the water management as such technically too. This is an example, sorry, the graph is in Polish, but it says that we try to develop something we call energy cluster, which means we try to combine different institutions together, which in this case will be our water park, and our water company, which produces biogas or biomass. And this biogas and biomass will be used to heat our water park, which also gives some other public services, not only swimming, but also taking care of elderly people, taking care of health issues. So we try to integrate also in this regard that we not only deal with energy as such, so moving away from non-renewables to renewables, but we also try to integrate so-called silos of different areas of policy making in our city, integrating health, water management, energy efficiency, energy production from renewables. So this graph, it's a little bit complicated and it's in Polish, sorry about it, but still I don't have time to explain it in a very detailed way, but this is again a very integrated approach. And last but not least, we try to relate to global village. Of course, the city of Słupsk is in the global village, so we try to relate our sustainable development strategy to sustainable development goals 2030 of the United Nations. And you probably know, so I don't have to speak about the detailed agenda here, but many of these areas are very much integrated into our everyday work, so that we are not only connected or reconnected to the global village, but we also act globally, acting locally. So yeah, thank you for your attention, and I hope I inspired you a little bit about the way we dealing with water management. It's not very technical. Firstly, we try to make it as democratic, as participatory, because all 90,000 people, all 90,000 citizens do matter, and they really have a lot to do, to say, so we try to help them to help us. Thank you.